Hey everyone, Jazz New Eyes here. I just wanted to let you all know about my rebrand and how everything's going. Let me pull up my slides over here. I'm super excited. We just completed pretty much everything. I'm gonna go and do photo shoot over at the college here in like 40 minutes or so. So I'm gonna make this like probably a 20-minute live event. Let's see here. So first thing, I rebranded from the Northwest Hippie to Jazz Nuez. I did this because I wanted to like open up more opportunities with the name. Some people just kind of expected the Northwest Hippie to like follow one specific wavelength, and I didn't always want to do that. I kind of wanted to be more original, and I wanted to support a lot more different brands than um, what the Northwest Hippie was kind of limiting me to. So with Jazz Nuez, I'm gonna be able to do a lot more like streetwear and pretty much whatever sort of designers I want to work with. Um, and I'm like super, super excited because I'm gonna be doing other sort of shoots as well and like other sorts of content. I'm gonna start bringing on more makeup content, and I'm also gonna be doing some like book vlogging just because I'm a really big bookworm. um, Lately, I just finished this book, and if you guys haven't read it yet, I fully suggest it. It is such a good book. It is like a fantasy book. It kind of reminds me along the lines of like um, what's it called? The Hunger Games series, except it's like way more magical and like amazing. And this book just got released in like October, so it's super, super new. I'm not gonna spoil anything for you. It's just a really, really good book. And I really hope that they turn it into a movie because definitely I mean, this is pretty much the written play right here. Really, really good. Another book that I've been reading since I just finished that one. I started reading the second book in this series. I love how sarcastic the author makes everyone seem in this. And like, I don't know, he's just very creative in his writing style. So I'm really excited. I just started this one, so I can't really like say too much about it. I mean, I really haven't gotten that far into it yet. But I'm excited for it. Let's see here. So let's see. One of the questions I had about my rebrand was where did the name originate from? Jazz is just a nickname. My first name is Jasmine Marie, so a lot of people just call me Jazz or Jasmine. And then Nuez is actually my middle name, and it's also my family name. Like my mom's side and everyone over there, it's their last name. So I wanted to kind of like showcase a little bit of like my Filipino side, and I just I don't know, with some advice from some friends and some family, this name was chosen. It kind of gives like an edgy yet classy vibe, and it really I love that it also like showcases like my family pride as well. Let's see. Do. Okay, so what is new with this rebrand is one, there's going to be like more opportunities for different like fashion shows and things like that. There's also like more makeup things, and I'm probably going to start doing a little bit more affiliates as well. Um, so I'll start adding like if I do join any other affiliates, then I'll start adding those links onto my link tree. Um, let's see here. Um, Another thing is I've been swapping all my brand colors. So before it was kind of like um, more of like a white, like a creamy white and green. And now it's going to be like red, white, and black. So it's going to be very nice and classy and modern. I'm also going to be putting on a new logo across all my platforms. So you'll start seeing that change. It's not gonna be like a regular portrait of like, my modeling stuff. It's gonna be more of like a nice, clean, crisp logo that one of my really good friends actually created for my new brand, and I'm so appreciative of her. Marina Shapova. She's an amazing photographer. She's so talented. She's one of the best photographers I've ever gotten to work with, and because of her, I've gotten like quite a few publications throughout multiple magazines across the world. So I'm just very thankful to work with such talented people like her. Let's see. I wish I could show you the logo right now, but you guys will see it all very soon. Let me pull up some of my other questions asked. Okay, so over on Patreon, Jack Bird asked this one question. What and when was your first interest in modeling? I think he's asking for backstory stuff. Um, I really like this question. I like how it just kind of asks a little bit about my history and why I chose to do this. My very first interest in modeling happened when I was about like 4 or 5 years old. My mom and I were visiting family over in the Philippines, and a modeling scout approached us, and they asked if I wanted to be part of a commercial. We would have taken the opportunity, but we would have had to make the official move to the Philippines, and I wasn't really ready to like leave all my friends and family, and my mom didn't really want to like move all the way back to the Philippines because we had just moved to America. Um, but almost 20 years after, a really good friend of mine, she asked if I wanted to join in a girls group boudoir shoot, and it was like normally the sort of thing that I was into, or like doing. I never really do stuff like that, anyways. So I mean, it was just a lot of fun to experience that, and especially like with such like positivity, I guess, because I mean, these are all just like my girlfriends, and we all go, I don't know, it's just like we have our birthday parties together, and it's always a good time together. And to just, you know, be in lingerie in a like hotel room and just be doing like pillow fights and having fun during a photo shoot, it was definitely like, I guess like it was really good for the soul, I guess is a way to put it. Like, it's really healing, and I fully suggest that, like, if anyone gets a chance to just have a fun moment with their girlfriends like that, and, like, we've done other photo shoots that, like, are probably a little bit more appropriate, but, like, one of them was, like, we did a, picnic in the park, and it was so sweet. We It was, like, pretty much a tea party and everything. We brought flowers and different foods, and it was just really, really fun. But, yeah, one of my friends, she asked me to join the group boudoir shoot, and we had such a fun time in front of the camera, and then the photographer, he reached out to me afterwards and was just like, "Oh, well, if you ever want to get into modeling, just let me know." And then I ended up shooting with the photographer again shortly after. I did some like chalk art in downtown, and then yeah, I just really liked the interaction with the camera, um, and I just started doing photo shoots probably like once a month or so, and then I guess it just started becoming more and more frequent, and now it's part of not my everyday life, but pretty close to it. I was mostly just doing it in the small town that I still live in, but lately a lot of my modeling has been taking me to like Edmonds and Kingston and Seattle area. Um, so yeah, it's kind of nice. It's a lot of fun. I have experienced some crazy stuff because of modeling. Um, I guess maybe like one of the craziest experiences I had was like this last summer. One of the photographers just had this idea like, oh, well, what if we like have you sit up on the side of this car, um, to where like you're hanging out of the window in a way. And we did it. we like we did it in a safe way. I was like still um, being held and like secured to the car in a way. Um, but it was crazy. I mean, I was able to like model for one of my friends, Woodland Jams. They have really, really cool, like upcycled clothing. A lot of it is denim. Um, and then I was just like hanging out of like the Subaru BRZ, and it was wild. And we did it while going over a bridge in Tacoma. I Yeah, I don't think my heart has like ever like beat that fast before. I mean, we weren't going fast by any means. But I'm just like not really the daredevil type. I mean, I like blog about books, you know. But I don't know. I love um how many different things I get to experience with all of this. I mean, one of the other cool things I got to do was I was a special guest for this one pianist, Martin Alexander. He came from New York and he was going to be doing a debut in Seattle. And then he invited me to be a next guest at one of his shows. And it was so cool. It was like over by the Space Needle. And like, I've never gone to the Space Needle for a show before. And then to just like walk into this room that's like all elegantly lit. And it was like, he had like these really cool blue lights to light up the stage. And wow, they just like played really, really well. It was a really good show. If you get the chance, I'm pretty sure he plays at Carnegie Hall in New York quite a bit. Let's see. I'm just trying to make sure that I got everything that I needed to go through today. um, yeah, looks like I got through all of them. Cool. Okay, yeah. I guess I'm gonna get going, but it was really nice chatting with all of you. I'll be doing another live stream on the first Friday of the month. Let me look at the date really quick. Let's see. It's gonna be Friday the 7th. I'm probably gonna do it around noonish or so, or maybe like between noon and 1. I try to make it midday. um, and I'll tell you guys more about the different books I've been reading. I'll probably tell you more about like the photo shoots and stuff and some of the makeup looks I've been doing. This one is just kind of a really standard, like almost Italian inspired look. I just wanted to keep it really simple. I have a photo shoot that I have to go to, and they didn't tell me like too many of the details, so I didn't want to go too overboard with it. But I am going to do a makeup look inspired by this cover because I just really like the green and gold, and it's just very elegant. Um, I love this book so much. I'm probably going to reread it again. But it was really nice, guys. I hope you all have a really good day. Thank you so much. Bye.